Hey guys, welcome back. I asked you guys on my Instagram page, it's in the description, maybe it's on the screen. I asked you guys to fill out this little Q&A. That's what we're gonna do today. Here I have this big old ramen, XL Ramen. I'm gonna eat this whole thing more or less, and we're gonna talk about stuff. So I'll get back to you when it's ready. It's also about to rain. It's really bad. And we're back. Okay. There it goes. Let me mix it, and then so there it is, all mixed up. I got my big old chopsticks, my big olds. We're gonna go to town. Okay, so like I said, I went on Instagram and I asked you guys for some questions, and I got answers. So let's get into it. Before I actually start that, I want to break down the fact that I have this Coca-Cola Zero Sugar. Hopefully I don't need to bust out my backup, but I do have the Sunkiss Zero Sugar. 2 sodas, I know, but you know, it's a lot of food. So we're gonna hope that I don't need the second one. This Coke is going down. Yeah, alright. Let's start off. I'm gonna do the sillier questions, then I'm gonna get into the deeper ones towards the end because I feel like that's easier. We're starting off with Seller Trunks. So you know, Cell from hit series Dragon Ball Z, or Trunks from hit series Dragon Ball Z. Truthfully, I think I like Trunks more as a character. He's just cool. You know, Cell's a really good villain, but you can't go wrong with Trunks. He's dope. You know, he's got the crazy fit. He's got a freaking sword. He's Vegeta's son. It's just cool. It's just really cool. Thank you for that one. Best flavor ramen. I can really talk about this one for a while. So my favorite ramen, like at all, is definitely Shin. Shin ramen is my favorite. Now, the thing is like, it's not for everyone because not everyone likes spicy ramen, but that is just like a perfect staple ramen. Like, you really can't go wrong with it. Like, I'll buy packs of it. I'm probably gonna buy a bunch before I go to college because it's just such a staple. It's just so useful. You know, I can't get tired of it. I'll probably get tired of this though. This one isn't crazy. Let's get on to it. Dream Car Mod. So, Dream Car Mod is not as like easy to say, simply because it's different per car. You know, I've always wanted, like, my dream car is an NSX, right? Beautiful car, amazing, looks great. I wouldn't really want to mod that, you know. I feel like something like that kind of has to stay. At least not like an important mod. You know, it'd be like anything physical, anything like visual is what I would do. So I guess essentially, my dream car mod would just be like a really nice, like, a body kit, you know, which isn't like spectacular, but I like visuals. I'm a visual person. Yeah. Would you eat soft or hard tofu? I'm gonna just get this out of the way. I'm not a tofu eater. I don't eat tofu. When it comes to like consistency stuff, I'm not crazy about like soft or hard things. You know, like I don't mind. Like I like fatty things. And I know a lot of people don't, so that's like a chewy, you know what I mean? This is actually really bust. Anyway, like I was saying, when it comes down to it, is it fried? I think I'll eat whatever as long as it's fried. That's like what's important to me. But for the sake of the question, let's just go with hard tofu, just because I don't know the difference other than I used to work in an Asian market, so I have dealt with like the soft and the firm, but like I don't know how it actually like how that actually plays into anything. Be goth in the 80s or hippie in the 2000s. So both are like, you know, discriminated against. But it's like, I feel like being goth in the 80s was more tough. I don't know. I have to look it up. But I don't want to, you know, for the sake of the question, I think I have to go off my mind currently. You see my watch tan? This is horrible. This is terrible, man. Anyway, I meant to wear my watch. I think I'd rather be goth than a hippie, because I feel like if I'm a hippie, I have to believe in that stuff, and like I don't think I do. You know, I could never be like peace on earth. But yeah, no, I'm gonna be a goth in the '80s. I really don't know what that like comes with. Maybe like I'll be like South Park and I'll be smoking cigarettes and whatever. I don't know. Night Rain or Elden Ring or Roblox. So the Night Rain stuff just came out for Elden Ring, the new game, the new Elden Ring game thing. I haven't even beat Elden Ring. Amazing game. I very much enjoyed it while I played it. I haven't played it in a long time. I need to get back into it. I need to beat it. I don't know when that'll happen. So I'm gonna say Roblox just because I love Roblox. I love Roblox. This is my Roblox avatar. Look at that. That's pretty cool, isn't it? This one's more of like a prompt. Like, you know, it's not as much of a question, but it's like it's, you know, it's a statement. And that's Jay-Z baby eating. Some of you might know, I went on this rant a while back about how Jay-Z eats babies. He's a part of the Illuminati. He eats babies. Because if you take the letters in his wife's name, Beyonce, and you rearrange them, you get baby eating. I'm not gonna go like in depth on it today, but if you ever are curious, just let me know, and I'll gladly send you the packet. This is a lot of noodles. Oh my gosh, this is a lot. I'm not even like halfway. I've been taking big bites. This is a lot of freaking noodles. I don't know if I'm finishing this. I'm a little scared. The Fortnite skin wishlist. That's the next question. Fortnite skin wishlist. I definitely wish I had the Darth Vader skin. These are like I feel like the ones I always wanted were always battle pass skins. So like I don't have Omega with lights. I would love to get Omega lights. Maybe I'd use Omega more. But like anything that's come out recently, those are things like I buy because I have money now. You know, that little me. You know, he'd be so impressed with the locker I have now. But like, no, I'm not crazy about any. Like, I bought the Sabrina Carpenter skin. I bought, you know, I have Hatsune Miku. I have Goku. I want Vegeta. I don't have Vegeta. I just don't want to buy it. I want them to add like, I don't know who I want them to add. I want them to put like something silly in there, just for the sake of it, just to say it was in there. Behind the scenes cosplay stuff. So this one's asking me more of like to do it, but behind the scenes cosplay stuff. That'd be a really cool idea. If you guys are interested in seeing that stuff come back, you let me know in the comments, or you know, on Instagram, someone just let me know that you want to see cosplay content, because you know, I used to do Spider-Man stuff. I don't do it as much often. I don't do it as much now, just because of the state of the world and the state of my mind. But I would love to get back into it. Just give me a reason, and I'll do so. Just let me know. So, a new reality TV show, Stranded on an Island. What's your 3 items of choice to bring? Okay, so since it's a TV show, I think they'll save me if I need to be saved. So like, it's not that bad. Now, if I was just stranded on an island, I'd bring like a gun and one bullet. But in this case, since I know I'll be safe, I'd like to bring like probably a camera, an extra large ramen, and a Coca-Cola. I think that'll be my 3 things I'd bring to the island. I never really like those questions because I just never know what I'd bring. You know, it's really hard for me to decide. Because like, obviously people are like, oh, I'd bring toilet paper, or I'd bring a knife. No, I mean, like, I don't know. If anything, Amelia Earhart is gonna happen. I'm gonna get pulled apart by coconut crabs. It's just not gonna be fun. It's just not gonna turn out well. How was your high school experience? It was high school, man. It was cool. No, it was fun. Now that I am graduated, I really don't feel graduated. I don't feel like anything has changed. It just feels like another summer. I know it's gonna feel different when I go back to school, and it's a whole a whole new place. I mean, I'm leaving home, and then, so it's gonna be something entirely fresh and different. But right now, it's not like I could have done without it. It was cool. I made a lot of friends. I like them. I like those friends. Um, Overall, I'll say it was fun. It was cool. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed 3 of the 4 years, and that's more than less. So I think it's a done. Observations on the world. It's bad, but there's still people out there trying to do good, and I think the least we can do is try. You know, I think that's the most important thing is that we make an attempt rather than just give up. You know, there's a lot of there's a lot of like hatred in the world, and it'd just be easier if we all at least made an effort to love one another. I know it's like an obvious thing to say, but truthfully, that really is just and it starts with the little things. It's really not that hard to just keep something to yourself. It's really easy to just not say something, and I think that's really the root. I think that's what we need. Now, there's nothing wrong with self-expression, right? But when that self-expression comes at the when that self-expression involves bringing someone else down, I think that's where you should draw the line. I hope that makes sense. I'm not trying to get like really preachy about anything. You know what I mean? But that's just my 2 cents. What is the one thing you value most about yourself and about life? So what do I value about myself the most? I would say, I think my biggest trait that I've really appreciated recently has been my ability to bounce back. This last year has been very rough. It's been very hard on me, but not once have I stayed down. I've always come back. Regardless of how I feel, I'm still giving an attempt. I'm still trying. Because like they say, I think it's Rocky. I don't remember where it's from. But it's not it doesn't matter how hard you deal the punch. It just matters about how many you can take, or if you can take it and get back up. You know what I mean? I think that's a really significant thing. I hope everyone is able to feel as resilient as I do at times. There's no way I finish this. There's no way I'm going to all this. I don't even have enough questions for this. I need to scoop it down and then start asking. There is shocks. Why did I get this? Who is someone you've always been inspired or aspire to be? The easy cop out on this one is Spider-Man. I love Spider-Man. I love the character. Truthfully, I think anyone I can think of is gonna be comic related. Spider-Man, for obvious reasons. I mean, he's a relatable character that I can just, he doesn't give up, and because of that, it gives me a reason to also not give up. I mean, I hope that makes sense. Another character is Captain America. I've been really feeling Captain America recently. Because you've seen the movie. You've seen the movie. Go watch. I'm not gonna explain it to you. I'm not explaining things to you. What do you think this is? In the real world, I really don't know. I think the people who inspire me are mainly other content creators. I feel it's more of a that's what got me out of this box. That's what made me do the YouTube stuff. That's what made me want to be seen more. It's more about being able to express myself as well as bring some sort of entertainment. I think that's something I've always wanted to do, and of course I don't know if I'm going to zone in on that as much as I'd like to, but having the ability and having the inspiration to do so is very nice, and I think that's something that pushes me personally. When it comes to aspiring, I think I aspire to be a better me rather than aspiring to be like another somebody. You know, I want to be the best that I can be. I really regret eating all this freaking soup. I'm not eating anything else. I'm not eating anything else for the rest of the day. Where is life taking you? That is an amazing question. Where is life taking me? I hope somewhere well. I hope somewhere good. I think the things that are going on in my life are shaping me to be a forgiving and hopeful person. I want to say that I'm proud of the things I do now, and hopefully I'm able to be proud of the things I do in the future. I don't know. With college coming up, you know, with going to Knoxville, this is going to be a crazy thing to edit, but going to Knoxville, it's going to be like something fresh, you know. It's going to be a whole new experience, and I don't know whether I should be like looking forward to it. I mean, obviously I'm going to be looking forward to it, you know, but it's not like looking forward to it as in like a new chance to like reshape who I am. The wind picked up. That was a little scary. But I'm thinking for me as a person, there's going to be a lot more opportunity to just do more, to be more. And then for my niche little hobbies, I think there'll be more variety and stuff, you know. I think I'll be able to do more of the things I've always like ideally wanted to, you know. I think content will be very good. I think I'll actually be able to be the creator I would like to be. So yeah, I'm thinking the future has a lot in store for me, and hopefully I'll be okay. This is the last question. I saved this one last because I feel like this is the heaviest question for me. But it's, would you do anything different? And now, the simple answer is yes, you know. What wouldn't I do differently? I don't want to reveal a lot, you know, because it's all personal stuff, but there's a lot of choices that I made plenty of, like, a while back, you know. Months. Nearly a year. No, over a year, like, over a year ago. You know, I wish that I could just redo. I wish I could just take back. There was so much, you know. I'm not proud of the person that I've been within this last year, but that is what inspired me to grow and to be better. That's kind of what led me down this path to turn this YouTube channel a little more personal than it's been. Like, I know I've kind of vlogged my experiences. Like, I have my homecoming video and I have my end of year video, but those have never felt like personal. I mean, you're seeing things through my eyes, okay? You know, you get my perspective on things, but never has it felt like as tight, you know? And I think that's kind of like an opportunity for me to make a change and to correct the things that I've done in its own way. I mean, there's no like obvious change I can make, but I think if you gave me the opportunity to change anything within this last year, within these last 2-3 years, I think I'd probably take it. I think I'd take a lot of it. I think that's all I got for today. I'm not finishing this. There's still like over half left. I really don't want to eat the rest. It's good. It is good. I just don't want to eat it. Maybe I'll finish it off camera. Thank you for watching today. You know, thank you for clicking on the video. If you came from the Instagram, thank you. If you didn't, my Instagram is, oh my gosh, man. My Instagram is in the description below. Follow that. Maybe you'll get news and whatever, or maybe something stupid. Regardless, if you liked this video, if you enjoyed it, leave a like. Maybe subscribe. Maybe don't do either of those. I don't care. If you want to see more stuff like this, if you want to see whatever, comment down below. Let me know how you feel. Tell me about yourself. Let's be friends. I don't know, man. What the freak? But yeah. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys like my purple shirt today. I'll see you guys.
Hey, before I end it, it doesn't even look like I ate that much. It doesn't even look like anything changed. You see that? It's still like, this is definitely like half. Dude, this is great.